Let's start by looking at the calendar for the week. Um, check it. We have several major news from Wednesday to Friday. Core PPI and CPI will be released this coming week. Wednesday, core PPI will be released. Then Thursday, core CPI. Then on Friday, we have a prelim consumer sentiment. So those are the three major news we're expecting from the United States this coming week. Euro will be releasing its main refinancing rate. They will be having their monetary policy statement to be released Thursday 1:15, and on Thursday 1:45 p.m. the Euro Central Bank press conference will hold on Thursday. Then on Friday, Great Britain pounds will be releasing its GDP data. So we should expect high volatility on Euro pairs, GBP pairs, and USD pairs. Should expect high volatility on those pairs. So I think that's all we have for the coming week. So let's go to the chart. You all can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir, we can see.
Okay, so let's start with DXY.
Yes, we
So
can
what's
see
your
it.
take on DXY? Mr. Joseph, you said you've analyzed on DXY. What's your take on DXY?
DXY. I think from what I'm seeing on the charts, my bias for DXY is bullish.
Okay,
Although long time bias is bearish, but
okay,
I'll be going bullish from Monday
okay.
on
So let's
DXY.
see. Let's start with the weekly. So first thing you need to do is look at the candlestick pattern, identify the high and the low of the previous week candle. This is the high and the low. That's where liquidity is residing. Okay, so price will either go for the buy side liquidity or go for sell side liquidity. That is what is going to play out this coming week. Price will either go for the buy side liquidity or go for the sell side liquidity. Okay. Now, after we've identified the high and low for the week, now if you look at this weekly time frame, you would see we had this support here. We had this support, and we also had this support here. So that was like our demand zone. You can see we had this support, so this could be our demand zone. So last week or this week that just ended, I think what happened was the sweep on liquidity that was residing at this low and also this low and also this low. All the stop losses residing at these lows got swept. That was what I think played out last week. That was what I think played out last week. And the news that came out for the dollar was negative. All the news that was released last week for the dollar, I think it was negative. That also influenced the price action. Okay, so let the swap the liquidity reside at this low. And if you go down to daily, if we're able to identify a bullish reversal pattern on a daily time frame, that will be a confirmation that the trend is bullish. Okay, so let's see how last Friday candle closed. Let's see the pattern. Okay, so see what we had last Friday. This is a strong bearish candle. Last Friday was strongly bearish. Price came down, swept the liquidity residing at this low, swept this liquidity, and I think there's a fair value gap here, I think. Okay, or we have this resistance turn support here. You can see this resistance turn support, this area. Okay, so price came, cleared out, it swept all the liquidity. Now let's go down to 4 hour. 4 hour is what will not determine the direction we'll follow. If we are able to identify a bullish reversal pattern on 4 hour time frame, I believe there's a bullish reversal pattern on 4 hour time frame, then we should go for buy. We should go for buy, because if you apply a Fibonacci on a daily time frame from this swing low to this swing high, price is currently at a discount area. at the discount area. Now, at this point, after the formation of this pattern, the normal retail traders would have jumped into buy, pulled price back here to sweep the liquidity that was created here. And they created a new liquidity here. The normal retail traders would have executed buy after the formation of this candlestick, which looks like a Marubuzu. They had to push price back again to sweep all the stop losses, liquidity that was created here. They had to push price back up again. They know most retail traders would have bought after the formation of this candle that looks like a spinning top and this engulfing candle. Their stop losses will be residing at this point. So they had to sweep that liquidity. So let's go down to 4 hour. If we're able to identify a bullish reversal pattern on 4 hour, there should be on 4 hour. Let's see. Okay. So you can see what we have on 4 hour. This is a Marubuzu candle, a bullish Marubuzu candle. And also, if you apply a Fibonacci from this swing low to this swing high, price even swept the liquidity, not even at extreme discounts. It swept the liquidity. And the last 4 hour candle closed bullish. This is a Marubuzu. Let's see what we had on 1 hour. Okay. This is what we had on 1 hour on Friday. Go down to 15 minutes. There's a fair value gap here, which I feel they might want to come and fill before going bullish. This fair value gap here, we have this fair value gap that price might want to come and fill before it goes bullish. That is what I see playing out on DXY. They might want to come and fill these gaps, these two fair value gaps. So for those of you who don't have a trade on GU, okay, I have open trade on GU. I have my GU sell is still active. I tried closing it before the close of the candle for the day, but my broker declined it. Tried closing it on that was around about 9:50 p.m. 9:50 p.m. That was when I tried to close the trade. I know that they close by 10 p.m. So by 9:50, I tried closing it. It was telling me market close, market close, market close. I just have to. So I should have closed that, but I believe GU will still sell, but I think they might want to come and fill these gaps before going bullish. That's my expectation on dollar index. And the dollar index buys this week, the first target will be this high. This fair value gap, that will be the first target for DXY. So my buyers this week, Monday, Tuesday is bullish for the dollar. Dollar might even come and fail. We still have this fair value gap here, which is at a premium. This is a premium area. This is also a premium area. If we are working with 1 hour time frame, this will be our most recent swing high and most recent swing low. So this will be the first target. And on 4 hour, I think this fair value gap is the premium on 4 hour time frame. So you can see swing high. This was previous swing high, swing low. Price pulled back. I'm sure there was a fair value gap here, or it just pulled back to a premium area. So we won't be working with this range, okay, because this has already played out. So this will be the most recent range from this swing high to this swing low. You can see that. So there's a high probability that GU might come fill this gap. That's my expectation on GU this coming week. Maybe by Friday or Wednesday when they release on PPI and CPI, one might see opportunity to sell dollar from this zone. That's my expectation on US dollar. Any question? Any question on this? Any question before we look at yen basket? Any